defensive coordinator at Texas A&M the last few seasons. Mario Cristobal is on the other sideline. He comes from Oregon, where he was the head coach the last 4 years.
The little big man in the middle should have a big day here today.
Toyota Impact Players brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. That pass is complete. That's beyond the 30. The ball came out. Into the play. It's bouncing around. Scooped up by the Canes and Williams. At the end of the play, the football came out. It was first down yardage.
Tom, flashback to last week. Opening drive in Blacksburg. What happened? Exactly this. It was a first down and then another first down, and a big hitter was coming. The Hokies were looking pretty good. Ball stripped away. That time it was by Avante Williams, who caused the fumble and recovered it last week to set up Van Dyke and company.
Canes went on the road last week in Blacksburg and won it 20-14. They hung on. This is Knighton. Knighton up past the 45. Now there's a flag comes out. Second down for Van Dyke over the middle, complete. Brinson. First down yardage down near the 33. Hayward made the tackle, 8 yards on the play.
He's got to keep everybody in front of him. Leading tackler on defense.
Will Mallory's the leading receiver for this team. This is Parrish, who did not play last week. He makes an impact. Stinson has to make the tackle. Miami down to the red zone.
All this week, we need running backs to make guys miss.
46% on third down of the season for Miami, 4th best in the conference. Van Dyke to the
10. Can't have all those penalties and errors. And look at this.
They only needed about a yard, maybe less, and that was Brown who slammed into the line.
A couple outstanding catches, one-handed catches in last week's win over Virginia Tech.
One for a TD. TVD. Touch and into the end zone. He just floated it into the waiting arms of Colby Young. And number 9 and number 88 combine again for the U. Both career highs in his first start. Gets this pass from Tyler Van Dyke. And the Canes lead it 7-0.
7 points off of that first big turnover by Duke. Kevin Steele, Charlie Strong and company coaching him up. Let's see what they got for him on third down now.
Leonard extending the play. Circles, wanted to throw. Could not get to the line to gain. It was the 35 of Duke.
Has been one of the big reasons that they've been successful on third down. But Miami not letting them get anything going early in the drive either.
Wilson punts. George is the deep man. Steps to it at the 26-yard line and makes a successful fair catch. Hopefully it doesn't change further. Did a quick change, ready to go. Van Dyke just got it away. It's on the money at the 45-yard line to Colby Young.
Hard play action fake, selling it hard, and then nice protection. It came late, 20-yard pickup. Not a lot of transfers coming in, but a couple great ones late for Coach Cristobal and company.
Smith into Duke territory, hit by Jalen Stinson. That was Keyshawn Smith. There is a penalty mark. Caught 9 passes a week ago. Van Dyke threw for 351 yards in the win in Blacksburg. That is over the middle, complete. Last time down the field in this situation, they converted with Ja'Cory Brown in the game. Tyler Van Dyke, tight set. They try to go up the middle, second effort from Lucius Stanley. And again, it's debatable.
For Duke, setting up a second down and long, not where they want to be.
Over the middle, high percentage play. That should be. Now, I say this, ACC college football production crew with you from Miami Gardens. They'll flip it out on the edge more. He's got plenty. He's into Miami territory. Call it 3rd and 6 for Riley Leonard. Locked on the target. Now that was right near the marker. Flag came out, complete to Calhoun. Incomplete, 4th down.
To be up near that line of scrimmage just like that one, not way down the field.
Right at the 30 at the first down marker to Colby Young.
Letting them break these routes off in front of them, letting them kind of chip away down the field. You know, you hope to get a fourth down stop or a turnover even.
That is caught. First down. Colby Young in stride, and the markers are going to move.
The backups, the first-year guys trying to get him some reps, just trying to get him comfortable. He was a late comer from Lackawanna when he transferred.
Henry Parrish puts the shoulder down and barrels his way to the 46-yard line. Tony Davis. Second down for Miami. Little safety valve. The Knight and the ball came out. Scooped up. That's Shaka Hayward. Tackled near the 22. It was Knighton who made the catch, could not hang on to it.
And this is why you make them work their way down the field. Dwayne Carter, look at that. It's going to be a tackle for a loss, rips that football away, and then Shaka Hayward, a scoop, and trying to take it to the promised land. Nice hustle in Blacksburg last weekend.
Leonard keeps it inside the 10. Overloaded left side, Duke. Waters, nowhere to go. Swallowed up by the Canes D.
Lived in the backfield up in Blacksburg, Virginia last week out. Look at him, keeping his shoulders square. Work down that line as it caves down.
Fantastic replay of that previous play in the back of the end zone. Now third down for Duke. Leonard exits the pocket, right up the middle, spins his way to the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Determination and guts for 9 yards from Riley Leonard for Duke.
Slithery back there. This one looks like it is a designed quarterback run. That one, an excellent play call by offensive coordinator Kevin Johns, putting it in the right guy's hands. And it's all how you look at it, right?
Jackson Hubbard kicking this away. Again, Charlie Ham unavailable, the veteran kicker for Duke. Keyshawn Smith. Stutter step at the 21.
Ball out.
Is it? Duke is saying it has the football. The officials unravel the pile and award it to the Blue Devils.
They do a good job of bottling him up, getting down there, wrapping up, and then the second guy in, Cameron Bergeron, the backup defensive back, just rips it away. Both of these teams have gone after the football here in this game, and this is the third fumble now already. Unfortunately for the Duke Blue Devil fans out there, two of them have gone the way of the guys from Durham, and right back at it, Riley Leonard in the offensive field position again.
And all of our points in the game so far have come off of turnovers. Plenty of room to run for more. Inside the 5, Jacquez Moore for Duke.
Great job on the edge. You see him get Messidor there as he's trying to crash down, and then a good job on the perimeter blocking.
Football at the 4-yard line of Miami. Tied at 7. Leonard dancing. Trying to do it again with his feet. Roadblock at the 5. And he's wrapped up and driven backwards.
Smith is going to do a good job coming from his linebacker spot. Nice angle. Inside out leverage. Nowhere to go. Back inside.
That's Waters on the move. Leonard fakes the pass. He takes off. Trying to get to the end zone. He reached down at the very end and scores for Duke. As he was going down, lunging forward, reaching out. Second rushing TD. Riley Leonard.
Just the effort as he crossed the goal line last time on another design quarterback run. This one obviously as well. Presence of mind to stretch that football. It will stand. Just a gritty performance here early in this one by a guy he's taking quite a few shots already.
Extra point, Polino. Riley Leonard.
Score off of those turnovers. So key. It's one thing to go out there and get a turnover, but if you turn it away 3 plays later, what's it really doing for you? Points off of turnovers. Complimentary football so far in this one.
All of our points scored off of turnovers. Keyshawn Smith on the return. Penalty marker thrown. In fact, there's 2 of them as he was out near the 40.
But still, you got to be careful, and you can't turn it over again this end of the field. 3rd and long.
Pressure from Duke. Here comes the blitz. And the second wave gets Tyler Van Dyke.
You can really mix it up as a coordinator. Let's see what they got here on 3rd and long.
2 for 4 so far on 3rd down for Duke. Leonard looking left all the way. Floats it into double coverage and incomplete. Jordan Moore, the intended receiver. 2 green shirts around him.
After the 3 and out for their offense.
Porter Wilson, the punt. It's a fair catch just beyond the 20 by Jacoby George, wearing number 39. It's been a strength this season, 46% and 4th in the ACC. Trying to convert here. Pressure from the backside. He goes down again. The ball bounces out. Duke trying to fall on it. Brandon Johnson.
Coming off the same edge as last time, and again, there's 2 waves. I'm not sure the fumble will stand. Regardless, 2 big stops by the defense, and hoping that Tyler Van Dyke is okay. We'll check on him, of course, when we return. But this Duke defense, back-to-back 3rd down stops, getting off the field. Let's see if they get points off of 3.
Leonard. Not this time. He was spun down. He jumped back up, but he was spun down. Caleb Johnson got in the backfield from Miami.
Well, they bring too many. Gosh, I don't know. Smart by that angle. It didn't look like a knee. Oh, okay. He's down right there. Didn't give him a chance to even think about it there. Immediately, there in his lap, Caleb Johnson.
Polino with his first collegiate attempt. And it is good from 28 yards away.
Make them earn it. Make them march down the field without turning it over.
Trying to get their first 3rd down conversion of the game.
Backside, you had a couple Blue Devils waiting on it. Nice job by Rob Smith's defense there to get off the field one more time.
29-year-old Lou Headley from Australia with the punt. Down to the 15.
Small town outside of Tallahassee, forcing this 3rd down.
Those edges will bend. Leonard escapes the pocket, got tripped up near the 25.
Porter Wilson to boom one, flip it.
George backtracking, 25-yard line. Avoids 1 and 2 men. Considering a fine return up past the 35. By the way, the Noles are in town November 5th here at Hard Rock Stadium.
We'll hold off for the substitution as we near 1 minute for this 3rd down and 1 now.
Submarining into the line for Jalen. Miami scored on its first possession of the game. And that's it. Garcia right side. Open man complete. Frank Ladson Jr. fighting his way near the 35-yard line with Brandon Johnson.
Provided a spark halfway through the 3rd quarter, scored right away, hoping to get 7 here, Garcia.
He's pressured, trying to get away, and he can't. Brandon Johnson blitzing in. He has dialed up some critical blitzes.
No, he absolutely has, Tom, and the thing is, and how about Brandon Johnson going after that football? Great job by Garcia, at least trying to get a field goal attempt in 3 points.
3 sacks in the game for Duke. Garcia at the 18. Jalen Stinson with the interception.
Nice job here by Stinson, reading the quarterback the whole way, and it looked like 2 guys not on the same page. And now they really need to be able to have some balance and help out a young quarterback and Jake Garcia. They'll get the ball first.
Keyshawn Smith on the return, 25-yard line, and toppled just beyond it. Garcia on the sideline, over the shoulder catch. Colby Young broke a tackle, and he's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, 72 yards.
Great big play, and it was decent coverage. There, Garcia, a little bit of pressure in his face. Joshua Pickett right there had to be thrown to the sidelines, and a nice job by these Miami receivers a couple times in the last few weeks of giving themselves enough space to work to that sideline. Colby Young here lining up his alignment to where Garcia can put that ball over there and give him some room where he can actually fade away from the defender. Defense that had done a great job of keeping Miami in front of them and not giving up the big plays in the first half.
Little play fake from Leonard over the middle. The ball came out. Is it covered by Miami? DJ Ivey. Pankow had it and lost it.
Same way this Blue Devil offense started the game, they start the second half. Coming down with their football.
Rolling on the field is a catch fumble. That play is under further review.
It was Ivey, James. He made the first move on it, then covered it. So they're taking a look.
Hayward looked like he was coming there. Look to the sidelines to change it up a little bit. Here comes the blitz.
Deep drop over the middle. It's caught. Will Mallory makes a move at the 5. Dives into the end zone for Miami.
The blitz is picked up, and oh, by the way, Will Mallory's back, and he knows what to do when he gets his hands on the football. Hit those brakes and get into the paint. Touchdown, Miami, and the Canes are back on top early in the second half here in Miami Gardens. Cristobal's offensive staff get it cleaned up a little bit. In the first half, when Duke blitzed, they got there. You feel like right now they gave it all away. Hard Rock feeling pretty good about their Canes right now. It's a big drive.
Leonard. The clock runs out.
Yeah, this is where Riley Leonard usually excels. He knows it's not there. He's got to get out of there. Can't afford to turn the football over again right here. Got to be safe and smart with it.
3rd and 13 for number 13. Extending the play. That's complete. Jordan Waters. And he's up near the 38-yard line. And they got 20.
Oh, and so big. Boy, did they ever need that after all of the juice in the building was on the side of Miami. And they only converted 2 third downs the whole first half. Where's Riley Leonard? Keep your eyes on the quarterback. Don't let him hurt you.
Jaquez Moore.
3rd down conversion on this drive for the Blue Devils.
Leonard on the run. Plenty of room. He'll slide down at the 40 before 2 Hurricanes converge on him.
Nice job by the offensive line and then blocking down the field. And this is a tough one. He gives up that slide. I'm glad they didn't throw a flag right here.
Leonard feels the pressure, steps up, throws incomplete. Looking for Robertson. Outblades Jr. knocked it away. 4th down Duke. Goes forward on 4th down. 7 of 13 on the season. 4th down situation. Leonard with the time over the middle. He's got an open man at the 20. Eli Pankow makes the catch, and Duke converts on 4th down.
Tough catch over the middle, and defensively, you got to have something there underneath to at least make the throw interesting. Nobody underneath. Riley Leonard able to just throw a bullet right there. Linebackers all up in that line.
I wonder if the Dolphins and Steelers were on there. They'll be playing tomorrow right here.
Yep.
Leonard looks one way. Up the middle. Stumbles down 5-yard line. We'll mark him just short of the 5. That is a 1st down. James Williams on the tackle.
Undefeated team for tomorrow night.
Leonard edges bend. Throws it to the goal line, stepping in, and touchdown. There is a flag. Flag was thrown. Samir Higgins is in the end zone. Penalty marker. On 3rd and goal, trying to stretch it out. It's Waters. He won't get there. Pursued and dropped. Ball at the 2. To the goal line, diving in for the touchdown. Yes, Duke is in. Nicky Dalmolin. 2 yards for the Duke tight end. They went for it on 4th down, and they get it.
Play call by offensive coordinator Kevin Johns with a man leading the way. Big Graham Barton out there. The little shovel pass to Dalmolin. 63 Monk, rather, Jacob Monk from his center spot, just clearing the way, and just enough again for a goal line touchdown and one more lead. It's 24-21 Blue Devils. To help them gain all those yards. So not just the big superstar plays either.
On the edge, Jacoby George. Up the middle. Second level and a move at the 45 from Henry Parrish Jr. and out near the 50. Taken down by Chandler Rivers.
Great vision, and here it is right here. Cuts on a dime, the athletic ability.
Leonard to Dalmolin to give the Blue Devils a lead. Garcia floats it, and that will end up in the Duke bench area. Thought it was smoke and mirrors. It's going to be a pass. And at the 37, Darius Joyner.
Pressure gets there, and shoot, it might have been R.J. Oben.
That was close. Joyner. Watch Joyner on this interception, James.
Yeah.
See the ball moving around a little bit?
There's a difference of about 8 yards. It was 4th down, so 7 of 10, I believe, on that last touchdown drive, the 19-play drive.
Jaquez Moore breaks a couple of tackles. Moore! Finally wrestled down at the 25 by Tyreek Stevenson.
Miami in position. A couple times this year, especially Middle Tennessee, you've seen them where they haven't been able to wrap up and drop it back, and that's where the big hitter comes out.
3rd and 5 from the Miami 20. Waters trying to stretch it out. Get to the marker. He does so. And then powers his way close to the 10. First down, Duke at Jordan Waters. And they can get a first down near the 2-yard line. Leonard looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the Blue Devils. Riley Leonard has scored his 3rd rushing touchdown of the football game.
Not 1, not 2, but 3. He's slick and slippery, and just enough to outrun those Canes. Al Blades Jr. to get around the edge and into the paint. And it's a hat trick with 14:06 left to play.
Garcia got hit. Ball's on the turf. It looks like Duke was first on the scene, and the indication is it is Duke football. The hit came from Darius Joyner. Cam Dillon coming up with the football, number 35.
Darius Joyner forced a fumble on a blitz earlier. Here's number 2, and I think this one's going to stand. Jacoby George comes in there. And his defense has the ball back in the hands of the offense with a 10-point lead.
Waters breaking through the first line of defense and inside the 10-yard line. Determined running from Jordan Waters. DJ Ivey on the tackle.
But staying in there and looking like they're in great shape, the guys up front, to pave the way for some of these big-time runs.
Second and goal from the 1. Tripped up short, Terry Moore. This is Waters to the goal line. Waters is in. Jordan Waters with the short yardage touchdown for Duke.
Jacob Monk, the center, Lytle in there. Maurice McIntyre, by the way, unfortunately is hurt. The senior from Jacksonville, North Carolina, but Graham Barton, all those fresh bodies coming in at him. They've answered the call so far. And it's 38-21. The guys from the Bull City pulling their way around here.
The team they defeated this season. Mallory. Some daylight at the 40. Gets cut down beyond the 40-yard line by Dorian Mausi. Necessitated by the pandemic. Last 3 games were all in Durham. Inside the 45-yard line. First down Miami. Henry Parrish Jr.
Sense of urgency's got to begin. Down 3 scores. 8 minutes left to play.
Garcia. just sailed that one, and it's an easy interception. Jalen Stinson still returning it up near the 50. And Stinson has his second interception of the football game.
Defensive coordinator all the way through until his first stint as a head coach there in Duke. He loves those turnovers. He's got 6 to cheer about right now and a 17-point lead.
Duke's last win in the series, 2019, a win at home 27-17 in very rainy conditions.
Getting points off of those turnovers so important.
Hurricanes getting the football back. Jacoby George wants a fair catch and makes it inside the 15. Virginia got that win on Thursday, James, at Georgia Tech, which had won 2 in a row after the dismissal of their head coach. This one is picked off as well. Brandon Johnson has a clean alley to the end zone. Interception, return for a touchdown, Brandon Johnson, and that is turnover number 7.
Plenty of time for the young quarterback, and just an underthrown football. I guess when you do look at it right there, it's Frank Ladson that is coming back up near the sideline there, but just not even close to enough air under that one is. Doesn't get any easier.
Duke won in 2018 and 2019. The 2018 win was here at Hard Rock Stadium. Garcia just took a thump back there. He got the cage rattled.
A lot of guys will get the cheap flag because you put all that weight, you want to make the quarterback pay, but they're protecting those quarterbacks. Smart job there, and this time they do get to him, Tom.
Garcia, that one popped in the air. Still loose, picked up by Duke. Could this be the 8th turnover of the game? Carter has it.
Last 3 seasons he spent at Memphis as the offensive coordinator.
Leonard running. And if I'm his coach.
Yeah, and I would say, too, that it's a team that's believing their coach when it's like, hey, it's just next game up, next team up. It's a tough loss, but it's maybe not necessarily a crushing loss, but it is a huge win here today in South Florida, and led by the defense, just forcing turnover after turnover, 8 to be exact, for Mike Elko's football team.